Hey folks, what's going on? Hope everyone is doing just great. Time to show some finds. What the hell, right? These finds are a vinyl dig I did over the weekend. It was a fun weekend to get out. The weather was sunny, the day was nice and clear, the vibe was fun, and after a long work week, it was good to just have some fun digging and just unwind and enjoy the things I was finding. So here we go. We're going to show you some vinyl finds here. The last video I was showing like some of the Rush reissues, and I thought I'd pick up where I left off. Here's Presto. Album I originally was not going to get. I was not going to pick up Presto, the reissue, because I already had the original pressing on vinyl, and I was just going to forget all about this one. But this was right after I bought this like a day after I bought Counterparts and Test for Echo and Roll of Bones, and I was just enjoying those albums so much that I thought, what the hell? I'm on a Rush kick. It feels good to hear Rush music on the vinyl reissues, and I just said, screw it, I'm gonna go get it. I don't care. I already do have the OG pressing, so here we are with the reissue of Presto, and there's the custom label. My OG pressing had the Atlantic label, so kind of nice to see it with a custom label. I thought that was pretty cool. And here's comes with the original inner, same as the one back in the day, with the rock, paper, scissors, and lyrics. And this one does sound better than my my original pressing. I actually do like the sound of this better, so it was kind of cool to get this. Presto is one of my favorite Rush albums from the 90s. This was the first Rush album I ever bought the day it came out, and I bought it back in cassette back in, I believe, 1990. And even though it's not probably the best of Rush albums, it was always one of my personal favorites. And I actually went to a show. This tour, the Presto tour, was the first time I saw Rush live. Mr. Big opened, and that was just a great concert. And it would start many times I would see Rush. So this album does hold good memories. So I thought it was actually kind of cool that I actually decided to take the plunge and get the reissue. Like the rest of them, sounds great. They did a great job remixing the audio on this. This sounds absolutely killer. So big pickup. Another Rush find. Farewell to Kings. This is not the reissue, but this is the Japanese copy, pressing I should say, with the Obi strip. I first wasn't going to get this because I already have an excellent used copy of this album, Farewell to Kings. When I saw the Obi strip's not even the best in shape, as you can see. It's not really that, but it's alright. And so I originally wasn't going to get this because I already have a good used copy. But it's an Obi strip, for Christ's sakes. I know I'm never going to see that again. There's a really cool gatefold. I'll kind of just show you. And so I originally wasn't going to get this, but hey, with the Obi strip, it kind of made it hard to resist. This is what I didn't understand. My original was on the Mercury label. On here, it's on a Epic Anthem, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I was not expecting to see an Epic label on that vinyl, but it sounds pretty cool. It sounds really good, actually. It sounds better than my old one. And here is the insert, written all in Japanese. I have no idea what this says. It could be a plot to the end of the world, who knows, or just the lyrics of the songs. But I'll never know because I don't read Japanese. But these things are cool to have if you have it. So there we go. It just makes it feel authentic. Buying an album with a Obi strip on it. Unfortunately, I didn't go for this on the reissue. Didn't go for Hemispheres either. I just wanted to keep it to my favorites and the ones I was dying to hear kind of remastered. And maybe later down the line I'll pick these up, the reissues of these albums. But really cool to have Farewell of the Kings with the Obi strip on it. Very nice. Alright, this is reliving my 90s, like the song we're listening to in the background here. Goo Goo Dolls, Dizzy Up the Girl. This was a reissue, so it's the first time this has actually been on vinyl. And one of my favorite CDs from the 90s was this right here from the Goo Goo Dolls. It had so many songs that I liked. It put me in the mood to hear the band. Now we're listening to the live CD here in the background. Dizzy Up the Girl. As soon as I put this on, I was just reliving a lot of my late 20s, hearing Slide, Iris, Broadway, especially Black Balloon. Oh man, Black Balloon. Oh, it feels good to have a copy of Black Balloon and Iris. Those songs on vinyl. This whole album is actually really good. When I first spun this album, it just took me back. Those songs just went by like in a heartbeat because I was having such a great time listening to this record. In fact, here's Slide Now.
Here we go.
So like hearing this song, but studio version on vinyl, oh man, it took me so far back. So many good memories are attached to this record. Love this album. Love the songs on it. So having it on vinyl was pretty cool. And it has a nice custom label here. Try to get the glare, the light out of there, but there's a custom label. And the audio sounds really good. This is a well-mixed record. It sounds perfect. Especially when you hear those old 90s songs like this, Slide. Just a killer album to have. And here's the original insert picture of the band on this side, and of course the album artwork and lyrics on the other side. This is the first time it was released on vinyl, and I'm really glad I picked this up. I saw this, I knew it was coming home with me immediately, and even has the original hype sticker there. So really great find. I once had this on CD, but back in the day, I was kind of moving from apartment to apartment and kind of lost it in the shuffle and never rebought it. So it's nice to be reunited with an album that meant so much in my 20s. I know I listened to a lot of Rush and Porcupine Tree and Genesis, but I really did like the simple pop music of Goo Goo Dolls. Real cool stuff. So that was a good find. That was a real good find. Another album that could have been considered a find of the day. This is from The Church, The Blurred Crusade. This is the band's second album, which came out in 1982. I'm getting quite a collection going of The Church's albums, but I was missing this one. So I was really happy to have found this in the vinyl store. It was one that I was missing in my Church collection, and this album is just awesome. Side one, not a bad song on side one. All the songs are just great on side one. Side two holds up really well as well. The side one's where it's at. And original insert that just shows the album cover artwork. Lyrics and credits here. And it is on the EMI label. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. Oh well. I love this album. I really love it. Every time I buy a new Church album, I say it's my favorite one in the collection. And pretty much the case here, because this is a really good listen. I was kicking back, drinking a beer, relaxing with this album. I swear to God, it was a fun listen here in the old music room. Having a great time with it. Love this album. And, oh God. The Church collection's growing, and they were such a great band in the 80s and 90s. So real glad this is in the collection now. And this is a real hard record to find, at least around here it is. So this was a big find for me. I was really excited when I found it. As well as this one from the Human League. This is called Travelogue. from the Human League, and this album came out in 1980. This is their second album. I have their first album, which is called Reproduction, and both these albums were before the girls in the band joined. It became the Human League that everybody knows, that did Don't You Want Me, that album Dare. But
it's amazing.
Really, really fun album. I've only listened to the first side. I gotta venture into side two. Only listened to side one. But this was a really cool find, and it is a German pressing on the Virgin label. And there we are. Side one of this album was pretty cool to listen to. It's early synth pop, real experimental sounding. Nothing but keyboards. There's no guitar work that I know of on this album. It's all keyboards and voice. But some really interesting songs. I like this album. I like side one. Like I said, I haven't listened to side two yet. But I was so stunned when I found this in the record shop. This is one I thought I would never find in a store. I would probably have to go online and order it. To find this in a store in Northern California, to me, was shocking. Shocking, to say the least. And, man, I love this album. I love finding these rare early 80s, early synth pop records. They're so cool to put in the collection. So this is going to go in the synth pop collection. Good stuff, good stuff. This one wasn't very expensive. It only cost me like $7-8. And because I had an Obi strip, I wanted to get it. It's the live album from Styx, Caught in the Act, with the Obi strip here. So nice Japanese copy. And it's a 2-record set. And the record store was just wanted to get rid of it. It's not for $7. Figure that's not bad for a Japanese copy, 2-record set. I'll go for it. I'll bite. And there we go. I mean, I have I'm not saying I'm a big Styx fan, but I have about 4 of their albums, 4 of their studio albums. And normally I would pass on this. I guess it was the Obi strip that sold me. But it's a good sounding record. Well, I'll show the custom label. There's a custom label for it. And it has the one song called Mr. Roboto, which I've never liked. Even when that song was new and it was a big hit, I still didn't like it then. It's just a song that just doesn't do anything for me. And nothing's changed. All these years later, I still don't like that song. But this is a cool little package. It came with the original insert of all the live photos. Front. There's the back. That's actually a pretty cool shot, I think. I dig live photography, and for concerts, it's pretty cool. And the inside has some lyrics, both written in American and in Japanese, so it's really cool. And these Japanese pressings are really, really good quality. The records sound great, and the packaging is usually pretty cool to look at. So I was really, really glad that I put this in the collection, actually. Like I said, not being a big Styx fan, but these inserts and the quality of the vinyl really made this pretty enjoyable record to have. This is the second insert. Again, some really good live photography here. Bottom is just a tour photo of the road crew and some credits. And in the middle, just like the other one, we have lyrics written in English and in Japanese. So pretty cool find. Pretty cool find. And Styx was a good live band, I thought. And so I enjoyed listening to this, actually. I didn't think I was going to dig it all that much, but once you give it a chance, it's one of those things. Give it a chance, you end up liking it more than you thought you would. You just got to give it a chance. And once I did, it paid off, and it didn't really burn a hole in my pocket, $7-8. Not bad. So Styx live, Caught in the Act, really good find. A couple 12-inch singles, and then this video's history. From Tears for Fears, the extended version of the song Mother's Talk. I like to collect 12-inch singles from the album, from Tears for Fears, from the album, songs from Big Chair. All the singles off that album were pretty cool. And though I had Mother's Talk extended on a different 12-inch single, I think it was an American release. I think this one's the UK release, and it has these custom labels, which I thought looked really nice. There we go. So I thought that looked really cool. So maybe want to get the 12-inch single. I think it's the same extended mix that I have on the other 12-inch single, Mother's Talk. But no, those custom labels always get me. I'm a sucker for them. What can I say? It's backed with the song Empire Building, which is basically an industrial drum beat with a lot of sound effects. I didn't make it all the way through the song, but I made it through most of it. That's all I heard. Very forgetful song, but the extended version of Mother's Talk was really good. So really glad I bought it. So different cover, different custom label. So what the hell, right? And we'll end with this one. I took a chance on this, thinking, what the hell? Thinking I probably would like this. So it is Michael Jackson, the Mega Mixes. And what it is just a mix of his a medley mix of all his hits, like Rock With You, Remember the Time, Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, Billie Jean, Wanna Be Starting Something, Black or White, Ends with Thriller. Different mixes of it. It even has an instrumental and mixed version of the song Scream, which is a duet he did with his sister Janet Jackson. There's a cool looking label on here from Epic. So we got that's side one. And then it's a white label promo only. And there we go. I figured, what the hell? I like Michael Jackson. I remember the Mega Mix. They used to play on the radio a few years back. So I thought I'd take a chance. This was only like $4 or $5, I think. And I'm glad I did. I actually did like it. It's not something I'm going to spin a lot. Just when I'm in the mood. And I don't know how often that mood's going to come. But I did, when I listened to it for the first time, I did like it. I was like, okay, this is cool. I like it. I can get into this. So there we are. Michael Jackson, Mega Mix. Pretty cool stuff. All different club mixes of that Mega Mix. So pretty nice. Well, that's it, folks. That is the whole dig there. Not a lot of records, but you know, some ones, you know, Rush, Presto, and the Goo Goo Dolls. It brings back great memories of the 90s, so I'm glad I got those. The Church, that's such a great album. I'm going to be spinning that a lot, and was so happy to find this one from the Human League. Never thought I'd have that on vinyl. I never thought I'd find it in a store, and there it was. Alright, that's going to do it, folks. Hopefully a quick video, but knowing my videos, no such thing. Hope everyone is well, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.